We are back! Yes! With some more Train Simulator Classic. Right, we are back doing another request video. Okay, so this video request has come from Lucosa. So what he requested was to do the same route as he did, which was London Euston to Watford, stopping at all stops on the way. He said season doesn't matter, but make it sort of in the evening as the light is starting to fail, and make it rain, not stormy. So I think 3:30, the sun is starting to set in winter. Okay, and we've got rain. Now I've chosen, because we're doing London to Watford Junction. Obviously, it's going to be Southern because they covered that route, didn't they? No, this is the train I've been in this exact one. This is Livery, the Coastway one. So it's completely inappropriate for this run, but I thought I'd do it anyway because fuck everybody. Now, he did say the DC route, so even though I've got the slow one there, so I might have to change this. So we'll go DC to Euston, from Euston. Okay, there's no other, it's not the fast route, so then we'll go to Watford Junction down here. Okay, so yeah, I think that's how it should be. Well, this train can run on AC and DC. Okay, right, I think we are ready to go. We should be able to see where we're going, at least right up until the end, near the end. Okay, right, let's give it a go. Right, here we are at Euston in our appropriate livery. Okay, yeah, look at it. That's exactly how I remember it. Right, let's open the doors and let's let everyone on. Right, now, obviously I can't set the head code up because, look, for some unexplained reason, Watford Junction isn't on here on this Southern train. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so cab lights will put on. Oh, wrong one. That's L. That's the guard signal about that one. Headlights. Oh, I think they're ready. Master key is already on. I think we're going to need our wipers on. Oh, come on, reverser. Oh, we are on DC, so we'll take the pantograph down and we'll click the set reset power button. DRA to off. Oh, too far. Oh, this is hard to move, this thing. That's it. Okay, right, so we've got that in the right place. Right, okay, well, we should be able to get underway. Let's take the brakes off and put the throttle up. And here we go. So on a 15-mile-an-hour limit. Yep, it's looking very grey. We will be 25 miles an hour very shortly. And we will stop at all stops. I think it's just while we get over all these points here. Yeah, we can get to 25 and then to 40 and then to 50. Well, we are in a 40 now. And of course, we're the only green light on the route. Is that a red up ahead for us? I think it is. Oh no, no, it's a flashing double yellow. Which means we will be on the points again. Right, through there we go. There's another flashing light up ahead. We will be going down to 40 again. Haven't really moved all that much. We've gone all that far, and then then down to 30. So I might as well just stay at what I'm doing. Flashing single yellow. We'll just coast here. Single yellow. But yeah, we're picking up some speed here. Yeah, as we go down here, yeah, we always do. Yeah, we're steep downhill though, so we do pick up a little bit of speed. So we've got to keep the brakes at step 1 for now. See? Yeah, I think we're going uphill now. But we'll be stopping at South Hampstead anyway. So I might apply a little bit of power now. Just a little bit. So now it's a steep uphill. We are losing speed anyway. Look at that. Jesus. Even in full series mode, we're losing speed. So yeah, it's hard to sort of maintain a constant speed in this part of the track. But it doesn't matter. We're going to stop anyway, and then we'll be in 45. We've got two sort of stations. We've got South Hampstead and Kilburn High Road. Here we are, 6 carriages. And here we are. I think we're going to get all the train on the platform. That'll do. We've just about got it all on there. Right, everybody off. So all the doors are open. Here we are at South Hampstead. In this glorious weather. Right, I'll probably miss the guard signal. So, oh, there it is. Interesting, that isn't it? How it didn't pull away until we got the guard signal. Right, okay, well, yeah, we're going to be stopping in half a mile. Really not much point accelerating any harder than that. We've got a lot of stations on this route. So what's that, Queen's Park coming up? Let's try and get as much of the train on as we can. Yep, I think we got the whole thing on. That'll do me. Here we are at Kilburn High Road. There's those zombies wandering around. There's some bloke opting to stand because obviously there's no available seats, as you can clearly see. Oh, and that woman just vanished into thin air. What you can't hear is the compressors. This train normally, when it was waiting at the platform, you could hear the compressors really loud, but for some reason you can't on this one. Right. Okay, so off to Queen's Park. Oh, there's a, I think there's a football team and a prison around here. I don't know if they're mutually exclusive or not. Who knows? You know, I didn't live too far from here at one point. I lived in East Acton for not a huge amount of time, but long enough. Okay, so Queen's Park is coming up. I think those other tracks are the London Overground, probably the Goblin line. This isn't a very long platform at all, is it? Obviously doesn't get that busy on match days. Full service there, so I don't miss the end. Okay, well, I'm all in the green. Here's Queen's Park. Did all the doors open? Yes, they did. We're good. I can't see the station at all. The football stadium. I can't see very much at all from up here. So there's a lot of train maintenance things here. Okay, here's the brakes release. Okay, why aren't we moving? Okay, why aren't we moving? Our DC power is still there. Well, that's all we've got. Okay. There's some safety feature. I engaged it a bit early. Right, we're in a 30, but we will very shortly be in a 45. And then we will be stopping at Kensal Green. Really, it's half a mile. It really is not a huge gap between these stations. There's no sign of a football stadium. A sort of ski slope there. Okay, yeah, we've got a 30 coming up. But I did press it twice. This has got an even smaller platform. Oh, Jesus Christ. That really did stutter there, didn't it? Okay, now here we are at Kensal Green. Everybody's doors are open, so we stopped in an okay place. We haven't quite got the entire train on because, yeah, I think the green area in the HUD is not quite accurate. But it don't matter. The old TfL signs there. But a lot of these are overground stations, I think. Don't want to pull away too fast because it's soaking wet. Okay, not far to go, and we have a 30 mile an hour. And it's Watford Junction. So we are pretty much paralleling the Goblin line here. Yeah, Watford Junction is quite a sort of major station. Oh, that's why we're at 30. Look at that sharp bend. And Harlesden, that's Bakerloo. I went there once for a job interview. And I actually walked out of that interview, the second interview, because one of the bigger bosses was there, and he was an absolute prick of a man. And I actually said, mate, I can't work for you, you're a fucking cock. And I walked out. This was quite a few years ago. Right, this doesn't appear to be a hugely long platform either. It's one of those ones where it's very hard to judge the end because it's on a bend. But I'll try and get as close to that S as possible. I think we did all right there. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. All the carriages are in the green anyway. London Junction. Okay, so we will be at 45 just after we get over these points. Acceleration is pretty good on this thing. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, it is. I'm in notch 1 series and I'm nearly up to 30 already. Okay, right, couple of tunnels and then we will be stopping at Harlesden. There's no point giving it any more acceleration. Yes. I'm in the industrial estate I walked to get the job. Went past the big McVitie's plant. I think it's the same industrial estate. They actually film, they've got the Big Brother house. Oh, okay, well we are on a perfectly flat piece of track here. That'll do. Harlesden. Yeah, I took it across there, and the industrial estate was sort of around that area, I think. I can't really see. So I used the Bakerloo line to get here. Yeah, I do like that livery. Okay, what do we got next? Can we go for more than a mile without having a stop? Stonebridge Park. That'd be a no. 0.8 of a mile. Right, so we can get to 45. Or as near as damn it. This rain is relentless. Typical December early evening. Right. Okay, I don't know if... Yeah, I can just about make out the platform, but the rendering looks a bit strange. That's some sort of wall there. Right. Yeah, stopped slightly short, but only very slightly. Yeah, just short of the S there, so half of the rear carriage can't, or most of the rear carriage can't get on, but then I think this platform's slightly too short. That looks like good old Wembley over there. Been there a couple of times this year, and not one of them was to watch Chelsea. It was to see Oasis and the American football. Ooh. That's what I want. Okay, so we're going to hit a 40. Yes, well, there. What a surprise! Wembley's coming up. Wembley Central. I normally get the Jubilee and Metropolitan line to Wembley Park. So you just walk straight down Olympic Way when you get off and you're there. Oh, speeding. It's because of the downhill gradient. Oh, I was really hoping for a clean run as well. Oh, well. Absolute rarity. It's like rocking all shit. Me doing a run with no speeding errors. Literally for half a second. And so we got North Wembley coming up as well. There is a hell of a lot of stops on here. Almost like we're on a tube line. Right. This is a considerably longer platform. Okay, everybody off. What sort of view we'll get. It's about as good as it's going to get because we're underneath this structure here. It's a bit hard to see. And the front and the back, so yeah, not really much to see here. Once we get out, we'll have a see so we can see the stadium a bit better because we can accelerate up to 45. Probably behind these buildings here, isn't it? Look, can't see it at all. I think we've already seen it as well as we can. Anyway, we'll be at North Wembley in just under half a mile. And then we have another one. South Kenton. This is a pretty short-ish platform. Barely the length of the train from what I can see. Right, we've got the whole thing on. There we are, South Kenton. Oh, I didn't see what that was. Is that a 387, is it? I was using the DC voltage line. Right, South Kenton next. So this is a short route, but with all these stops, it's going to have to take some time to get there. Can we get a trackside? Yep, no sign of Wembley. Might see it if it wasn't so shit weather. This is a shortish platform. From what I can see, oh, it's one of those bends round. Okay, here we are at South Kenton. We did get all the train on the green in the HUD. HUD. But I think even the back of the train. Yeah, look, all the doors are open. We've done all right. Right. Let's go, come on. Let's see if we can get a little bit of speed up. Looks like the overground there. Right, so Kenton. Just over half a mile. Come on, let's get up a little bit. Yeah, just barely make out the platform. It's because of the winter. It's supposed to look snowy. Oh, I didn't quite get the back of the train on. Here we are at Kenton. So our field of view, we can't see a huge amount. Yeah, look. There's no reason these two doors couldn't fucking open. Now, I do think I need to... I think it was mentioned before, I need to adjust my field of view on this. But I forgot, so I haven't yet. Try pulling away in parallel. Well, Harrow Wealdstone coming up. We're still 7.25 miles away. We're not sort of making many inroads. Oh shit! There we go. So much for that. Yeah, I wasn't concentrating at all. I only got myself to blame. So yeah, no clean sheet for me again. Was that I heard? Must pass. Sounded like a diesel. Well, I'm stopped at the S, but we haven't got the last carriage on again. But I've stopped where it wants us to stop. Or where the platform wants us to stop. See, the S is there. I could have got it all on if I'd have gone right up to the end, but I'd be disobeying the S. So yeah, the back of the train is still in the tunnel. Well, that's what the noise was. It was cars going across that don't sound anything like cars. Right, we are in A30. We've got some points to cross. Don't know why I'm bothering with parallel. We're going to get to 30. Right, not for long though. Looks like we're sort of still on the is this the West Coast main line that we've joined now? I think it is. Right, we can now go 45, but not for long. We will be at Headstone Lane. Right, let's try not to speed this time. Headstone Lane. Oh yeah. Didn't Luke Oza fondly nickname that Destination Fucked from the Aussie Man series? Well, Headstone Lane. Yeah, it does sound like a graveyard. Yeah, people are dying to go there. Okay, pattern again doesn't look all that big at all. Get up a bit further this time. Might have just about got everyone on. Let's have a look. So we're at Headstone Lane. There's not a graveyard in sight. And yeah, these doors have not opened. Have any doors opened? Did I even press the button? Oh, they're closing. Come on. Does that sometimes, doesn't it? Come on, the brakes are off. Oh. Oh, yeah, extra. Weird. So it really does not let you go until the guard gives you the signal. Interesting. Right, hatch end. Oh, at least it's, yeah. Not another sort of morbid graveyard themed station name. Or crypt halt or something like that. Mausoleum. Right. Okay, we're now 4.7 miles from Watford Junction. This does look like a short platform. Let's try and get the train on it. Okay, right. And we have, according to that. Let's take a look. Right, those doors are all open. And no, we couldn't get it all on. Well, that is, yeah, the train is longer than the platform. The platform is short. Because look, right there. This is the area. This is Hatch End. Pretty forgettable. It's a standard suburban small railway station. What is next? Oh, we have actually got a little bit of distance before the station. In fact, there's not one in sight yet. There we go. Is it Carpenter's Park? I don't know, is that how you pronounce it? Carpenter's Park. No trackside cameras, unfortunately. Ooh, I didn't quite see what that was. Again, this looks like yet another short-ass platform. What a poxy bend. Really don't like that. That's because I'm generally a shit railway driver. Okay, well, we've stopped by the S, and according to the HUD, the whole train is on. So here we are, Carpenter's Park. Yeah, look, all the doors are open. .95 miles, so just under 3 miles. Yeah, it got dark here as well. I would go to parallel, but straight away, but it accelerates pretty quickly in series. Right, let's keep an eye on that speed. 35 coming up, and that's Bushy. Yeah, I've got a couple of friends who live in Bushy. It's a nice easy commute into London, except if you're on this train that I'm driving. Is that an 801 there? Oh, it's electric, I know that. That's the overground, isn't it? Bushy should have a slightly bigger platform, but I think that's not going to be the case. On a bend, but it's going around the right way. We're on the left side of the cab. Okay, sort of at the end. Now I haven't quite got the rear carriage on. But it's the usual thing, isn't it? Slightly short of the S there. But well short there, so yeah, it's not my fault. Have a quick look at the area. Yes. A bit more interesting than the previous station. It's not as flat, and there's a nice long viaduct there. So, 1.6 miles to Watford Junction. Now, do we have Watford Park, I wonder, or anything on a 35? Watford High Street, that's it. Watch our speed, because we are on a downhill. Here we go, Watford High Street, I imagine. Although I'm often wrong in these, this is our penultimate stop. Just about to be proved wrong here. No, I was right. Bloody hell. Right, we are stopping just by the S. Looks like we've got the entire train on. Now let's see how much we can see of Watford High Street. Okay, doors are open there, fine. Obviously, they're not open here, fine. The entire carriage is easily on the platform. Useless. There goes the overground. But you can't see much of the place. Right, and let's head to our last stop. So we just have to be careful of speed limits here. Because I imagine there'll be some gradients on very slow speed limit, like 15 miles an hour, which we can see here. I'm not even going to bother putting it in parallel for this last bit. We're on a 35 and we're about to go down to 15, so yeah, we could maybe shave a few seconds off the journey time, but that'll be about it. So yeah, only time I've been anywhere near Watford Junction is when I travelled to Birmingham New Street on a work function. We went from Euston, but we went on the fast route, obviously. And Watford Junction was our first stop. Really did not take long. Our double yellow. Does look like we're on a slight uphill there. Yeah. Accelerate up a little bit. But we are losing speed quite quickly. But now, not at quite so alarming a rate. So we'll just coast in. There's something in the background. Right, let's get right up to the buffers. Try and get as much of the train squeezed on as possible. Come on, can we get that last one on? I think we're good. There we go. Watford Junction, boys and girls. It's a lot more industrial and commercial around here than we've seen for most of this part of the journey. Right, we are done. Okay, we got here in one piece, more or less. And yes, weather is lovely, so welcome to Watford. Right, let's just have a quick look at the debrief. Yeah, speeding twice, no clean sheet again, but yeah, I thought that was a good old run actually. I mean, the scenery wasn't the most interesting, but nevertheless, it's a well-trodden route and used a lot, and I really did like driving the 313 once I sort of worked out his little nuances. Like, it won't move anywhere until you get the guard signal if you're operating in guard mode, which obviously we were as a quick drive default. But yeah, I enjoyed that. Took an hour to do 17 miles. So there, what can I say? It was the commuter run. Right, that brings this video to an end. It is now dark, and yeah, I need to turn some lights on. So, we will see you on the next one.